Hadith number 232 from Sahih al-Bukhari records a narration by Aisha, the beloved wife of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. This particular narration offers a glimpse into the everyday life and practices within the household of the Prophet, which can be utilized to draw deeper insights into ethical and religious practices in Islam. Aisha recounts her experience of washing the clothes of the Prophet, noting that even after washing, remnants of semen could be discerned. The mention of semen and the act of washing it from clothes is not a facet of inconvenience or impurity but rather a significant reflection on the approach towards cleanliness and human nature within the Islamic faith. Firstly, it highlights the importance placed on hygiene and purification, fundamental tenets of Islamic living. In Islamic practice, physical purity is closely associated with spiritual purity, frequently emphasized through various rituals, such as ablution before prayers, mindful cleanliness, and the maintenance of a tidy living environment. Furthermore, this hadith draws attention to the acceptance of human nature and the normalcy of bodily functions. It denotes an understanding and practical approach towards life's biological aspects. Within Islam, such acts that pertain to human nature are perceived with openness rather than condemnation. The everyday life of the Prophet serves as a model for Muslims today. It represents the embracement of humanity and the God-given nature of life. Scholars have inferred various lessons from this narration, often pointing to the Prophet's consideration of cleanliness as well as the pragmatic adoption of purity without obsessing over perfection or unattainable standards. The act of washing the semen stains, even if they weren't entirely removed, encapsulates a thorough yet realistic stance on physical purification in contrast to rigid and unfeasible ideals. Moreover, this narration indirectly speaks to the level of intimacy and accountability within the household of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Aisha, being close to the Prophet, engaged in tasks involving personal belongings, which implies an ongoing relationship of trust and responsibility. In summary, Hadith number 232 from Sahih al-Bukhari, narrated by Aisha, serves as instrumental in illustrating a spectrum of Islamic virtues ranging from cleanliness and adherence to human authenticity, to the spiritual practice conveying purity in everyday actions. This narration remains beneficial for understanding Islamic principles of hygiene, realism in one's daily spiritual obligations, and the Prophet's personal life within his household.